Is the corn ready?
Since January, when Gerald Jackson moved into Woodland Meadows, he's noticed a major change in the place once called Oozy Alley.
When I first got here, it was shifty. Everybody was on edge, but now it seems like everybody's, trying to do the teamwork thing, and it's a beautiful scene.
Under new ownership, life here has changed dramatically in just a few months. Hundreds of apartments are being renovated. Residents are being paid to work side by side with contractors, earning and learning at the same time. Using equipment purchased by the property owners, other residents have jobs cutting grass and cleaning up the property.
Early evening, you see senior citizens out walking, you see people, kids playing. The character's changed, and I think there's a positive word of mouth among the tenants, a positive word of mouth going out from the property, and right now we actually have more tenants applying, and these are qualified tenants applying to live here than we have available units that are ready.
The attitude of the people that live here is changing.
Before residents can be hired for jobs on the property, they have to spend 10 days in an on-site training program called Teach. Many of the people in this class, like Gerald Jackson, have recently started their own businesses at the complex. They're able to do it because the crime rate on site has dropped dramatically thanks to close cooperation between the owners and Columbus police, both of which have concentrated on evicting drug dealers from the apartments. One of the owners of the property, George Newberry, knows firsthand how much the situation's changed because he's been living on site since his company took over. George Newberry and his team have turned Woodland Meadows around in a matter of 5 months. They bought this property December 31st. 4 months before that, George Newberry and his team tried to buy this place, Huntington Meadows in Cincinnati. While Huntington Meadows was recently acquired by a new owner, it sits boarded up and empty. City officials say last August, when Newberry and his company offered to buy the Cincinnati property, they didn't consider them serious buyers, and the city wanted something other than low-income housing on the site.
Up to this point, on the feedback that came from a wide range of stakeholders and on council's direction, that continuing that project as 1,100 units of low-income housing would not be favorably received.
So while an offer was on the table, nearly 500 families were evicted from their homes in Cincinnati, and Newberry took his plans north.
The financing that I used, that I had lined up for Huntington Meadows, I just took it and put it into Woodland Meadows. So the exact same thing could have occurred in Cincinnati at Huntington Meadows.
Rich Jaffe, 12 News.